Hi, this is Robert with Self-Reliance Mindset. Here with you midweek. Had to make some changes with the chicks. There's the old chick pen over there, chicken house, and you recognize we're in the chicken pen. But what I did here was I took some of this deer netting you can see here, and then I moved our broilers out here. These are the guys that are on restricted feed. Got them a lot more room. I got some dogs over in the yard, and so they don't sit there and charge the fence and harass the chickens a little bit. We put up a tarp there. Hopefully that pans out pretty good. But then temporary shelter. I got another more permanent shelter of a pickup topper coming, but I can't get a hold of it until after this next weekend. So had an old igloo doghouse laying around that wasn't being used really much, and sat there, and we're going to put that in there. And I took their brooding pen that they was used to being in, and that was in the shed there, and I put the heat lamp in there, and without getting real radical, right in there, inside there, I have their food container, and then I got them a water container over there. This camera isn't focusing in on it because it's trying to focus on the net, but over there there's a poly tub. It's about 6 inches high. They should be able to get a drink of water out of that thing, and this gives them more room. This is probably the first time they've ever really been outside. Seems like they're adapting pretty well. They've been out here for about half hour or so. And then I've had to make some adjustments on taking some shovels and putting some dirt up around some other areas. I know chickens have an inherent nature of scratching and stuff, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. I've had a couple of these buff oppressions out already, and the cat's chasing them, but I think I rounded them all up. And I haven't seen any more out the rest of the afternoon, but I built a ramp so they could get up to the little drinker there. I love these hog drinkers for chickens, especially if you got big herds. This is bigger than what I need, but my smaller one that I did have with the pig trough, it rusted out, so I'll have to do something there different. But this is a pig trough. It's got the pig drinker with a float valve in there, and it works really great for chickens because you're not watering every day. The last one I had was 55 gallons. I had about 50 chickens on a 55-gallon water, and I could top that off every week. They would go through about 40 gallons, that many chickens a week. And I didn't have to worry about watering every day and cleaning containers and stuff. And usually what ends up happening, I don't have this yet, but there's a top I usually put on here and weight down and stuff like that, and it will keep the sunlight out of it and not a lot of algae, so the water stays pretty cool and fresh even in the summertime. But anyway, what I did in here is I kind of did some arrangement, and these guys, I took their brooding pen, which was the short one, and I tipped it up so they still kind of can smell home there. And then I got their food dishes, and the water dish out here is just kind of, if it's raining or something, they can get in here and get a drink. But I probably won't fill that up anymore. Some stuff up there. But Moose has full run of her pen again with all the little extras. They've been running around in here anyway, so now they got full run in here. Moose can help protect, and Moose has been picking out on the feed there, so we're gonna have to watch that, I'm sure, since she's got access to that now. So hopefully she just gets her fill and kind of slows down. Normally she gets fed some scratch and layer mix once a day. She's usually pretty ready, but she doesn't look like she's going too bad there. So these guys, I've really stirred these birds up today. I still have a heat lamp on here. We still got a little bit later on this week, have some temperatures near down to freezing, nothing in freezing range, but down near in the freezing. So I still want to keep, if they get a little chilled, I still want them to be able to get close to a heat source a little bit. I'm not concerned about these guys near as bad. They're feathered out really good. I noticed on the broilers that we got, when you pick them up, there's still a lot of bald spot, but the reason of that isn't that they don't have the feathers. They have plenty of feathers. They are, the fact is these guys are growing so fast. The their bodies can't keep up with keeping feathers up on there. You know, there's just pin feathers on the newer growth. But these guys ought to take off really good now. You can notice they're starting to turn more white than yellow. These will be a white commercial breed, and giving them more space will give them more room to grow, and these guys should really take off. And then the ultimate for you squeamish people out there, these guys are going in the freezer. These are chicken noodles. These are fried chicken. This is all the stuff that these guys will get put in the freezer for our future consumption on our homestead. That's what this farm's for. So I got a little bit of trash I need to go in there and pick up, but it looks like they're having a little bit of fun now that getting to spread their wings and run around. So I guess I've showed you about all I could show you with these guys. More to come. We'll do another update on Sunday to see if you guys can see any difference. I know this is kind of a 2 days after. This is Tuesday, so we'll we'll keep on the Sundays here and do an update and stuff, and then next week we'll got a pickup topper that'll go in there. I think that'll make a really good housing for these guys until they're ready to go, and be a little bit more secure. But right now, no cats can get in here. It should be pretty predator proof. I think they're going to do really well. And so, well, you guys have a good day. We'll catch you later.